We knew each other in high school. So I know that, and musicals were a really big deal at our school, at our all-girls Catholic school. And I know you started out that way, sort of performing in those shows. Did you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you had some really significant leads, especially, at the end in your senior year and such. And did you know what was the point at which you thought, I want to do this in the future?
For a living.
Yeah, like this, because I was just talking to somebody the other day, and I was saying, when I was a senior, when I was getting ready to go to college and figure out what I wanted to do, I was like, oh, that's a job? I was like, I didn't do Broadway shows. I didn't know anything about that stuff. And it was just being in high school and being around the other, performers. And then some people were going off to college to study theater. And I was like, oh, you can do that? Like, it just didn't occur.
Yes.
It didn't occur to me. You know what I mean? So, but at what point did it occur to you and you just knew that's what you wanted to do?
I was also obsessed with Barbra Streisand growing up, and so Yentl, I'm telling you, I would in those days, I had my little tape recorder, and I would push record and hold it up to the television to get all the songs off of there, and then go in my room and sing them.
Awesome.
So I knew you could make a living doing performing. I knew that, and my mom wasn't supportive of it, to be honest. She was like, okay, if you go there, you still need to go to law school. So,
oh, jeez.
Her feeling was you can't really make it. It's too difficult. It's a choice of working or not working, and most of the times you're not working, so that's probably not a smart thing to do. But in my mind, I just didn't think of it that way. I knew I guess it was by junior year in high school. I think that's when we did Hello Dolly, and I was playing Dolly. I think I knew then that, this is what I want to do. I want to be on Broadway. I want to sing. That's all I wanted to do. I knew that's what I wanted to do, so I knew the colleges I was looking at, and they had to be really strong in theater. And so Boston Conservatory and Tisch were the only two schools I applied for, because I knew that's what I wanted to do. I just knew it was in my bones. I didn't want to do anything else. And I always thought, well, I can play a lawyer, and I can play a character that's a lawyer. That would work, So my mom still had that in her mind. Even after I graduated from college, she still had in her mind, when are you going to go to law school? And eventually she got over that, but she was still, holding on to me doing something that was more stable.
Right.
But I didn't care. I just felt like I didn't care if I had to struggle. I just didn't think of it that way. I just knew this is what I was meant to do. And I was okay with the struggle of it. I just was.